Morning. Today is Sunday, March 22nd, and we're going to be reading Psalms chapter 37, and then Proverbs chapter 7, verse 24 through chapter 8, verse 11.
All right. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready? You're ready? All right. Oh, a fist bump. Yes, sir.
A high five.
A high five.
Flip it. High five. Flip it.
A song of wisdom. Don't follow after the wicked ones or be jealous of their wealth. Don't think for a moment they're better off than you. They and their short-lived success will soon shrivel up and quickly fade away. Like grass clippings in the hot sun, keep trusting in the Lord and do what is right in His eyes. Fix your heart on the promises of God, and you will be secure, feasting on His faithfulness. Make God the utmost delight and pleasure of your life, and He will provide for you what you desire the most. Give God the right to direct your life, and as you trust Him along the way, you'll find He pulled it off perfectly. He will appear as your righteousness, as sure as the dawning of a new day. He will manifest as your justice, as sure and strong as the noonday sun. Quiet your heart in His presence and pray. Keep hope alive as you long for God to come through for you. And don't think for a moment that the wicked in their prosperity are better off than you. Stay away from anger and revenge. Keep envy far from you, for it only leads you into lies. For one day the wicked will be destroyed, but those who trust in the Lord will live safe and sound with blessings overflowing. Just a little while longer, and the ungodly will vanish. But you will look for them in vain. But the humble of heart will inherit every promise and enjoy abundant peace. Let the wicked keep plotting against the godly with all their sneers and arrogant jeers. God doesn't lose any sleep over them, and He knows their day is coming. Evil ones take aim on the poor and helpless. They are ready to slaughter those who do right, but the Lord will turn all their weapons of wickedness back on themselves, piercing their pride-filled hearts until they are the helpless. It is much better to have little combined with much of God than to have the fabulous wealth of the wicked and nothing else. For the Lord takes care of all His forgiven ones, while the strength of the evil will surely slip away. Day by day the Lord watches the good deeds of the godly, and He prepares for them His forever reward. Even in a time of disaster, He will watch over them, and they will always have more than enough, no matter what happens. All the enemies of God will perish, for the wicked have only a momentary value and fading glory. Then, one day, they vanish. Here today, gone tomorrow. They break their promises, borrowing money but never paying it back. The good man returns what he owes, with some extra besides. The Lord's blessed ones receive it all in the end, but the cursed ones will be cut off, with nothing to show for themselves. The steps of the godly pursuing ones follow firmly in the footsteps of the Lord, and God delights in every step they take to follow Him. If they stumble badly, they will still survive, for the Lord lifts them up with His hands. I was once young, but now I'm old. Not once have I found a lover of God forsaken by Him, nor have any of their children gone hungry. Instead, I found the godly ones to be the generous ones who give freely to others. Their children are blessed and become a blessing. If you truly want to dwell forever in God's presence, forsake evil and do what is right in His eyes. The Lord loves it when He sees us walking in His justice. He will never desert His devoted ones. They will be kept forever in His faithful care. But the descendants of the wicked will be banished. The faithful lovers of God will inherit the earth and enjoy every promise of God's care, dwelling in peace forever. God lovers make the best counselors. Their words possess wisdom and are right and trustworthy. The ways of God are in their hearts, and they won't swerve from the paths of steadfast righteousness. Evil ones spy on the godly ones, stalking them to find something they could use to accuse them. They're out for the kill, but God will foil all their plots. The godly will not stand condemned when brought to trial. So don't be impatient for the Lord to act. Keep moving forward steadily in his ways, and he will exalt you at the right time. And when he does, you will possess every promise, including your full inheritance. You'll watch with your own eyes and see the wicked lose everything. I've already seen this happen. Once I saw the wicked and violent man overpower all who were around him, and a domineering tyrant with his pride and oppressive ways. Then he died and was forgotten. Now no one cares that he is gone forever. But you can tell who are the blameless and spiritually mature. What a different story with them. The godly ones will have a peaceful, prosperous future with a happy ending. Every evil sinner will be destroyed, obliterated. They'll be utter failures with no future. But the Lord will be the Savior of all who love him. Even in their time of trouble, God will live in them as strength. Because of their faith in him, their daily portion will be a father's help and deliverance from evil. This is true for all who turn to hide themselves in him. That is Psalm 37. Now, to go to Proverbs 7. Proverbs 7, 24. And we found it.
Verse 24.
Ask Gabriel, please.
So listen to me, you young men. You better take my words seriously. Control your sexual urges and guard your hearts from lust. Don't let your passions get out of hand. And don't lock your eyes onto a beautiful woman. Why would you want to even get close to temptation and seduction to have an affair with her? She has pierced the souls of multitudes of men. Many mighty ones have fallen and have been brought down by her. If you're looking for the road to hell, just go looking for her house. Chapter 8, Wisdom Calling. Can't you hear the voice of wisdom? From the top of the mountains of influence, she speaks into the gateways of the glorious city. At the place where pathways merge, at the entrance of every portal, there she stands, ready to impart understanding, shouting aloud to all who enter, preaching her sermon to those who will listen. I'm calling to you, sons of Adam, yes, and to you, daughters as well. Listen to me, and you will be prudent and wise. For even the foolish and feeble can receive an understanding heart that will change their inner being. The meaning of my words will release within you revelation for you to reign in life. My lyrics will empower you to live by what is right. For everything I say is unquestionably true, and I refuse to endure the lies of the lawlessness. My words will never lead you astray. All the declarations of my mouth can be trusted. They contain no twisted logic or perversion of the truth. All my words are clear and straightforward to everyone who possess spiritual leadership. If you have an open mind, you will receive revelation knowledge. My wise correction is more valuable than silver or gold. The finest gold is nothing compared to the revelation knowledge I can impart. Wisdom is so priceless that it exceeds the value of any jewel. Nothing you can wish for can equal her.
That's Proverbs 7:24 to 8:11.
Bye. Have a great day. Please subscribe. Hope you liked the video.